What is up, guys? Reckless Rich here again, and I just did my my little result video to Ratchet and Clank versus Jak and Daxter. So I want to talk about Flash versus Quicksilver. Now, before I get to it, let me just show you guys what I purchased earlier today. I went to Walmart today, and look what I got. I got myself another Pop Little minifigure. So I got Crossbones. So yeah, you know, can you be honest? Can you be honest? Can you guys believe if I told you that I had never heard of this character till like a few days ago? Like actually, like a few weeks ago. When I saw the trailer for Civil War, I had no idea who this guy was until now. I googled him, and if you guys don't know who this guy is freaking big. He's 6'4", and he's 290 pounds. Like he's a big guy. He's part of the Skeleton Crew, and I believe he's like one of Red Skull's, I guess, henchmen. You know, but just look at him. You know, so I have this one, and I also have my my Deathstroke one. So these are the only two I have for right now. I'm gonna collect more, hopefully, because I want the Predator, and I believe there's also like you know, I want to get Predator. Maybe some other Marvel ones and DC ones, but yeah. So, but yeah. So just let me know if you guys like them. But yeah, that's not the point. The point is, here with my thoughts on Flash and Quicksilver. I mean, is there really a question on who's gonna win this fight? I mean, it's just so obvious. It's gonna be Flash. Now, why is it obvious? Well, because he's more like popular with the fans. You know, he's a lot more faster. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind. I mean, I had, like, when I, and, you know, and I made this, I said this in Richard Kenobi's video. He made a video talking about his thoughts on it, and I commented on it saying, I'm gonna say it again, that I feel like Death Battle's fights are, like, kind of, like, random at times. I mean, you had, like, and I also said this in his video on the comment section, but I'm gonna say it again. You got the likes, they had Yoshi versus Riptor. They had Starscream versus Rainbow Dash. They had Vegeta versus Shadow. The Gundam Epion versus the Tiger Zord. Like, I feel like some of their fights are just like random and like mediocre. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, they have done some fights that we've been dying to see. Like, you know, they did Deathstroke, Deadpool. They did Ryu Scorpion. And hell, even some fights that are never requested, like Raiden and Wolverine. You know, Thor versus Raiden, you know. So, I mean, they have done some good ones, but I feel like at the same time, they just do some pointless fights, too, at the same time. And I remember, and it feels like, you know, I mean, if you're a casual fan, you're obviously going to find it hilarious, like Yoshi beating Riptor. You're going to look at that and you're going to be like, oh, you know, that was funny. But if you're a hardcore fan, and, you know, you're going to look at that and you're going to rage, you know. So, but, yeah, you know, but I'm getting off topic. But, I mean, there's just no doubt in my mind that Flash is going to win. Now, I did do some research a little bit on these guys, but at the same time, I felt like it was kind of pointless to bring in all the facts because, I mean, seriously, everybody is going to agree that Flash is going to win. There's no doubt about it. Like, Quicksilver has no chance of winning this. You know, and a great point Rich made in his video, and it's true. I mean, if you go back and watch Green Arrow versus Hawkeye, there was like about 2 to 3 reasons why Hawkeye won. One was that he's able to catch arrows in his bare hands. His bow is a lot bigger and it's a lot faster. When clearly Green Arrow has more experience with a bow and arrow. You know, but I mean, even though I'm more of a Marvel fan, even I have to admit when a Marvel guy can't win a fight. Like when I saw Batman vs. Captain America, yeah, I was a little mad, but you know, hey, but Batman would actually be Captain America, so can I really complain about it? You know, like, but yeah, I mean, and he made a good point too. I remember Rich he used me as an example. I'm talking about that. I think that if he had a lightsaber, like if it was me and somebody else versus him 2-on-1, I think he said, and like let's say Rich knew. I think he said, I forgot what it was, but the point is, like, if we were to beat Rich, and they say he knows a lot more of this or whatever he said, but me and some other guy he mentioned won because we have better lightsabers, I think, then that clearly makes no sense. You know, I mean, it's kind of like, again, it's like biasm, kind of. Like it's like if you want to talk about, oh, who would win between you know, like who would win between you know, Raiden and Dante, I guess. You know, who would win between those two guys? Oh, I think Raiden because he's just more awesome. You know, or you know, it just, that's how it sounds like to me, like biasm. You know, but anyways, it just sounds like biasm to me at times, you know, with these fights, but no, but I mean, there's just no doubt about it that Flash is gonna win. I mean, I don't see Quicksilver walking out, and I mean, and that's the thing. Like, we've seen this fight a million, actually, no, not a million. We've seen this fight like a gazillion times, you know, and it's the same outcome all the time too. Like I've only seen like 2 fights. I forgot one of them, but I know one of them was I think 1 minute mashup, and they actually do have some entertaining fights, you know. But I mean, it's no shock. There really is no shock, you know. But I mean, as much as I am of a Marvel fan, and I rarely like any of their characters from DC, but I'm still admitting that Flash is going to win. I don't see Quicksilver walking out victorious. I just don't. I really don't. And I'm not even a huge fan of Quicksilver either. Like, I mean, like he's okay. I mean, I wouldn't say he's one of my favorites, but he's an alright guy. I mean, the actor who played him in Days of Future Past was very good, actually. And I'm not too much of a fan of Flash either, but I mean, he is. I do like him better than Batman. You know, no offense, but yeah, there's just, I don't want to say it's pointless to do this fight, because I mean, it could still be an entertaining fight to see. I think it could still be entertaining to watch. So I can still see this being a good fight, but I feel like, you know, it better be worth it. You know, I mean, because if this becomes a waste of time like they did with Green Arrow versus Hawkeye, then it's like, well, 3 weeks of this. Like, so, but yeah, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I feel like it's like something gets me worked up, I can just keep going. I can just keep on going. So I'm gonna end this video right here. Just give me your guys' thoughts and opinions on who you guys think is gonna win this fight. So that's gonna wrap up this video. And until then, as always, Reckless Rich signing out.